we supposed to do? Listen, you know what? One of the biggest reasons, yeah, I know, I can start a short, all random, huffing and puffing, blowing the house down, but get me, understand, hang with me, stay with me, chill. You're gonna get where I'm getting at. But what in the world under heaven are we supposed to do when we want to have children as heterosexual women? Not that I'm there anymore. I mean, listen, I do want to have children, but I'm not bringing them into the cesspool of darkness. And besides, I don't even think it's God's will anyway, because I believe I'm leaving in the rapture, but just in case. There's like another 50 years coming, and I've got perhaps some mileage on my 41-year-old geriatric womb. Let us see if we pop a baby anyway, but I wouldn't want to do that. Why? Because what in the world am I supposed to do when, Mina, as a woman, I am being forced to deeply consider a lesbian relationship when I have got such strong desires for pregnancy, when I have such strong desires for motherhood? What am I going to do with you groping and squeezing my breasts like they're stress balls? What am I going to do with you after you handle me in ways that only a man is supposed to handle me, when you don't have the edges of a man, the roughness of a man, the thickness of a man's texture, the girth of a man, the voice of a man, everything that a man is, when you don't have that, but you've made me accommodate you because I'm really angry at the gender-based violence in my country, and so I've accommodated lesbianism. How in the world, if I was perhaps 22 years old, because right now I'm 41, people might be like, you're a geriatric anyway, Karabo, so you're not going to be having too many children. So let's say I was 22. Let's go and make an hypothetical situation where it is that I'm 20, like brand spanking new, fresh out of the box years old, 22 tiny little years old. I could actually be having 12 kids, easy. One after the other, one after the other. After I give birth, I'm out here popping again, you're getting fertilized yet again. With a womb that fertile, and with me having all those many years to have babies. What then when I get inducted as a 22-year-old broody woman into lesbianism? Because I mean, listen, a maternal instinct will be given to a whole bunch of women once they get to a certain age. You will want to have children at some point. Even though you didn't like them when you were 17 years old, you be out here turning 23, next thing you're looking at baby magazines. So when then you get that maternal instinct, and it is so rife in you that you also want to have 12 kids. And then, however, because of gender-based violence in South Africa, you're mad at men, they're crazy, right? They can't stop punching you and putting you in duffel bags after chopping up your body into 12 pieces. Yeah, like that Israeli tribe that out there like cost God a heartbreak like no man's business. Yeah, because men are doing that to women, then you get inducted as a broody 22-year-old into lesbianism, and you start making out with females, for crying out loud. How in the world is your little lesbian lover going to satiate your need for 12 children? Are you going to keep going to a sperm bank? Are you going to keep getting fertilized by some other strange anomalous thing? Are you going to keep paying fertility specialists to make that thing happen when it's absolutely free to make a baby with a guy?